Welcome back, you guys. Your boy CK. Today it's all about the New England Patriots. They won the poll over my last Facebook stream. If you guys want to vote for the next team, come through, link in the description. I'm streaming right after this video goes live. Now, of course, the Patriots' best player of all time is Tom Brady, but he's literally going to be the quarterback of one of the last two teams we're doing, the Buccaneers, and he's a current player, and the rules is you can't bring back a current player during the series, so he's not going to be in this video. Same exact thing with Rob Gronkowski, one of the all-time best players in New England history. So instead, we decided to bring back someone who is regarded as one of the best wide receivers of all time, and someone who is one of the best run stoppers of all time as well. Now, I know a lot of you guys play MUT, and sometimes you don't feel like grinding to get the best team. So if you want to just buy some training or coins or players, head on over to MUTReserve.com. Use my code CK, and not only will you be rich one day, but you'll also get 15% off your order. My man's Cam Newton is about to be ecstatic because he's never played with anyone quite as good as Randy Moss. It was over 14 years ago when the Patriots traded a 4th round pick to the Raiders for Randy Moss. What happened after that was one of the best offensive seasons by a team in NFL history. It was an MVP season for Tom Brady, who would set an NFL record with 50 touchdown passes, and then Randy Moss would end up with 98 receptions for 1,493 yards and an NFL record 23 touchdowns, which surpassed Jerry Rice's 22. The Patriots would become the first team to go 16-0 in the regular season, and their offense set records for points scored 589, total touchdowns 75, and point differential plus 315. He would only end up playing with the Patriots for a few seasons, but that season in 2007 justifies it for the 6'4", 205-pounder straight out of Marshall. Just disgusting stats. Got it from one of his MUT cards. I think it was the one from this year, Ultimate Legends. Gave him double me, gave him route tech, and slot-o-matic. I'm going to have him in the slot so he can get as many stats as possible. Now, on the defensive end of the field, you already know about the Patriots secondary. One of the best, if not the best in the league. You have Gilmore, a 99. You have McCourty, a 92. 2 X factors. The rest of the starters in the secondary are all-star or better. Linebacker core, you have 3 stars, a Pro Bowler in Dante Hightower. So their one area of weakness was really just the D-line, more specifically the D-tackle. Godchild's a promising player, but if you can bring back one of the best run-stopping D-tackles of all time, why wouldn't you? Over Vince Wilfork's 11 seasons with the Patriots, New England ranked 6th in rushing yards allowed and 3rd in rushing touchdowns allowed. He arguably laid the template for the prototypical run-stuffing nose tackle. In fact, no defensive interior player was better from 2006 to 2010. During those years, Wilfork dominated against the run, leading all defensive interior players in run stops with 137 and a run stop percentage at 11.3%. He graded in the top 5 of his position in 4 of those 5 seasons, including ranking 1st overall twice. He helped the Patriots win 2 Super Bowls. He was a first-team All-Pro in 2012, 3-time second-team All-Pro, 5-time Pro Bowler, and one of the best D tackles we've ever seen. 6'2", 325 straight out of Miami. His block shedding, his tackling, his strength, pursuit, everything you need in a good D tackle. A good nose tackle is what this guy brings to the table. Gave him inside stuff, of course, stonewall, and run stuffer. As expected, they completely dominate the regular season, 13-3, first in the division. Cam has a phenomenal season, 4,500 yards, 33-14 touchdown interception ratio. James White and Sony both have 8+ touchdowns, but it's Randy Moss with 1,200 yards on 91 receptions and 12 touchdowns. Him and Aguilar feasted. Same with Henry. All 3 of them had at least 10 yards per catch. And then on defense, Big Vince Wilfork with 14.5 sacks, 10 tackles for a loss, 63 tackles. God damn. Not to mention a forced fumble. This dude did it all. Definitely going to be in a conversation for DPOY. Their offense ended up 4th in the NFL. Their defense ended up 4th as well. But it's Justin Fields who takes home the MVP. Cam ends up number 7. Randy Moss ends up the number 1 best wide receiver in the AFC, pretends to be shocked. Look at Aguilar at number 10. Wilfork ends up number 2, best D lineman behind Myles Garrett, but it still wasn't good enough to get them the 1st round bye. The Browns take that honor. Instead, they have a matchup versus the Denver Broncos. They don't even need a 1st down. Just hold on to the ball and yeah, just go down for safety. James White, okay, he's gonna get the 1st, and the Patriots are moving on to the divisional round. All right, I'm gonna take care of business myself in this big game versus the Chiefs. Not familiar with this playbook, but we gonna make it work, man. You leave Randy a free release. Matter of fact, Randy can make it happen regardless of what playbook you give him. The deep threat, one of the best, if not the best in NFL history, getting us started with a bang. Low-key forgot to check the rushing stats. I'm gonna try to remember to do it after this game, but you know, the Chiefs don't really run the ball that much anyways, so we just gonna have to try to get to the quarterback. First play on defense, Vince Wilfork gets the sack. That's without having to send a blitz, man. I'm just gonna use him. I'm surprised he's not in his zone after just that one sack right there, but his rush attempts are free. Oh god, he double teamed him. They double teamed him, and Mahomes throws a dime to Cole. Yeah, we still got our hands full, even with that sack on the first play. It's still gonna be tough. I mean, this offense is not going anywhere. It's gonna be a 2nd and 6. We gotta avoid the double teams. If we can avoid the double teams, good things are gonna happen. Bull rush again. You can't stop them. I remember seeing a trailer like right before Madden 21 came out, and you know, I thought for sure D-line users were gonna be extremely happy with this Madden. That's exactly what happened. Look at Stephon Gilmore getting the swat. That's what he does. The most receiving yards in a single playoff game. It's 240 by Eric Moulds. We're gonna try to beat that with Randy today. But first, we gotta worry about just getting first downs. Hunter Henry getting us across midfield. Post routes never fail. Post routes never fail, man. Randy once again, he cannot be stopped. I gotta be smart, man. This is the Chiefs we're talking about. So I gotta take our points when we have that opportunity. This game is far from over, even though it's 10-0. I mean, they came back from what, 24-0? Sorry, Texans fans. But yeah, that happened. So, you know, there's no deficit too big for Mahomes and company. Can't let them get another first down. Otherwise, they're at least getting 3. And their confidence is going up. Look at that. Wow. The inside stuff works to perfection. I didn't know it worked on I guess that was an RPO play instead of a play action. It looked really weird. Either way, I'm glad we got to stop Mahomes. Oh, he threw an interception. Why are you testing me? Adrian Phillips getting a big play. Hey, man, I'll go 24-0. I'll test my luck. I don't think they can come back against Wilfork and company. I don't think it's going to happen. But right now, this D-line is killing us. Cam, going to scramble. Go upfield, Randy. Set my feet. Cam, come on. What else can I do? Oh, wow. That's a bullet. Tyreek Hill takes the top off the defense. Is a one-possession game. Cam has to be a little bit more accurate, man. Low-key, he's killing us right now. But there is a lot of pressure in his face, so I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. Randy, run the crispy route, getting us across midfield. Is a flag as well. Unnecessary roughness. We'll take it. Randy Moss should be wide open here. He should be wide. Who can cover him one-on-one? Just get the ball to him. Let him do his thing. Randy getting us up 2 possessions again. They haven't really garnered any traction on the ground. Oh, that's an interception. Let's go, J.C. Jackson. That should all but do it. So we didn't get to break the record with Randy. Came 5 yards short and 3 receptions short, but still a phenomenal game. Unfortunately, their Super Bowl run came up short. They lost by 6 in the AFC Championship game to the Browns, 40-34. Looked like it was a back and forth battle between Baker and Cam, but the Browns, of course, ended up coming out on top, man. Still a phenomenal season. One of the better seasons we've seen in the series. Randy Moss had another touchdown. Aguilar did his thing on defense. Wilfork had 3 tackles and tackles for a loss. Solid playoff run by the Patriots, man. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching to the end, and I'll see you guys on the next one.